Hi, welcome to my page, my very first video tutorial on how to take a printed out photo, well, a new printed out photo, and taking this, printing it on parchment paper, and adding it to anything you want to add it to. It be tablet covers, clothing, whatever you want to add it to. So this is my first tutorial. I hope you enjoy. I kind of let it cool down for a minute because I don't want to start adding the water to it and it all of a sudden starts to... Sorry you guys, this is part 2. I had to make 2 parts and I had much memory left in my phone. Okay, so now the second part is I've already took the image, printed it out on the parchment paper, and now I've added the Mod Podge, flipped it over, used the blow dryer, and now I'm actually going to take an old rag and I'm going to dab it in the water. And this is the part where you start to notice that the image will start to stay. But what you have to do, what I do, I don't know about anybody else, but I don't oversaturate it. Just keep dabbing it. And you want to dab it to the point where you wet it so it'll start to crumble when you start to rub it. So I'm going to just keep dabbing and dabbing. Sorry I don't have music. This is my first video, so bear with me, and I'll only have you for another minute and that'll be it. So just keep dabbing and dabbing. Basically, just like all paper, it'll start to wither. Just want to keep dabbing so you can, instead of peeling it, which I peeled it yesterday in certain parts when I first started here. Let me bring it close to show you guys. That's when I first started, I peeled it. And when I did that, I hate that I did that because it kind of tore, my picture a little bit. But I noticed once I saturated it a little more and just started, really, I rubbed it in counterclockwise motion, and then I slowly started to see that the paper started to kind of like crumble, and then I still saw the outline of my face and upper body. So that is where I started to get excited because I was like, oh, it's working, it's working. Okay, so it's starting to seep through a little bit, not all the way, but kind of close. We're almost there. And this is actually an exciting kind of hobby to do, because you can, like I said before, you can add pictures and, sayings and stuff like that to different things that you want to give people, especially with the holidays coming around. Okay, so I'm going to kind of press a little harder so I can start this crumbling process of my picture on my book. So now I'm starting to feel it come off. So see, as it's starting to come off, let me show you guys closer. Okay, now I'm slowly rubbing. The tissue is leaving, not the ink. So because I'm seeing that happen, I want to make sure that I don't keep wetting the part that the tissue is coming from, because I don't know if this will happen or not, but I don't want to see it happen. I don't want to see the ink start to rise and disappear. Let's see what's starting to happen. See, as I do it, my picture is still there. The more I do it, it's there. Okay, so because I am a nervous bug when I do things, put this back down so I can apply a little pressure. I'll make sure I just go around it, add a little more water, and go around it, just so I can make sure. Use a dry hand and get better leverage on it using a dry hand or dry fingers. Okay, so now you can peel it if you want. I did some yesterday, like I said, but I prefer to see It's slowly coming out. Now, I'm going to rub that off. Apply a little more water. Oops. Put that on the inside of my book. Okay. See, it's slowly coming off. Slowly. Want to rub it because the wax is what's holding the picture there, which is just awesome to me. I am so sorry, you guys. Like I said, it's my first video, but I just want to show you the true end result, basically, of this